Batman the Cult is a book which initially doesn't look particularly interesting, but once you start reading it and getting into it, it's actually a very, very good read. Probably because it steers away from a lot of the sort of fantastical elements of Batman and sort of superpowers and superhuman abilities. Batman is investigating a cult in Gotham City that turns out to be run by a Deacon Blackfriar. Now, there's some mythology behind this character that's explained throughout the book, and how he is the way he is and gets a certain level of influence over people. Batman gets drawn into this, captured, and a little like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, broken to some extent or influenced by Deacon Blackfriar. How he gets out of that and the aftermath is obviously something you've got to read and enjoy as part of the book, but it's enjoyable. It's actually a good read as opposed to just looking at the pictures, as can happen with some of the sort of more actiony comic book adventures, and it actually plays up to the character and their strengths, and involves you a little bit more in the story. Robin's in this one as well, and his reaction to Batman and how he is also quite good. The book itself, the copy I've got, is pretty poorly bound, to be honest. You can hear it every time you open it, glue coming away, and the pages have the potential to fall out, but the artwork itself is nice to look at, all well done, all consistent, and it feels like a standalone book. And it's definitely worth checking out if you're into the Batman stories and you want one of the more grown-up ones. I'd say this isn't all sort of wham bam action. There is action in it, but it's a lot more about looking at the characters, and it's certainly worth getting. I think I got this at a comic book show for about £5. I'll put up some Amazon shots to see how much it is just online for a general price guide to go with this, but it's definitely worth getting. And I think it's one of the more forgotten about Batman stories that, whenever you see those top 10 lists of Batman stories to get, this should be up there somewhere along with those, or it should just be an honourable mention, let's say. But it's certainly worth reading if you're a fan of Batman books and aren't necessarily interested in getting all the latest stuff.